It's your boy Jamar back with another video. Back with another video. Today I'm reviewing Zatima, Season 4, Episode 12, entitled Court of Opinion. And this was a cute little episode. I missed Zatima so much because it had all the laughs and all the just. This season's just been so good. And to be on Paramount Plus makes it very much better. So let's get right into the episode. So the episode starts off with Angela getting cracked by Charles. Yeah, she was getting her back blown out, Fatima's bodyguard that Zach hired. Yeah, so then meanwhile, Zach's trying to get some from Fatima, but it's just too uncomfortable because she's pregnant. So she's like, just forget about it. But, Connie was like, oh, I've heard everything, do. And Fatima's like, boy, you better handle that. So when they go downstairs, Fatima sees that Connie was trying to make them breakfast, and she made a huge, gigantic mess, so she ended up just making them cereal. Meanwhile, they're looking through everything, all Connie's, mail and stuff, to see, what's going on. Apparently, she had an emergency court hearing that same day. So Fatima's basically calling to work, saying she's going to be, half a day late, because she's going to be there for Connie to support her. Zach comes downstairs, she tells Zach, and Zach is basically just like, you're supposed to be resting, but I didn't know you was going to be there for her, whatever. Zach's like, but wait, before y'all leave, you wait on a bodyguard? And he tries to call the bodyguard, and the bodyguard is with Angela, and he hears Angela in the background. They're like, yo, what the heck? What? You need to hurry up and come on. And Fatima's like, boy, you better fire him. So then the bodyguard, Charles, is just, freaking out, thinking he's about to get fired. And in the midst of all this, he's basically like, oh, I want to be your man. And she's basically like, well, no, I'm not looking for a relationship. It was a good time, but I'm not looking for all that. And he's basically like, so you're fine. So I'm probably about to get fired from my job, and you're firing me as your man. And in the midst of all this, who comes at the door? Of course, Bryce. Bryce has had to come out the door, and he's trying to win Angela back like always. But him and Charles are about to get into it. He even steps to Charles, trying to prove he ain't scared, whatever. But then he basically just tells Angela that he wants to marry her and this and that he's in love with her. She's like, listen, we can't do all that. But basically we could be friends again, but that's about it. And, they agree to just be friends, and that's that. So then we go to the court hearing with Fatima and Connie. So then, basically, long story short, the social worker she didn't do a warrant when she went to check Connie's house out with her and her kids, when she took her kids. So basically, they said that they can agree to an interview with counselor, which Fatima will be there, and this and that and third. So then, Nate, Tony, and Zach come in, and basically they're coming to support Connie, and they basically all show their support. But in the midst of all this, a cop comes and he arrests Nate, and he doesn't tell Nate why he's getting arrested, but Nate's like, no, don't tell him, because Nate's assuming that he's getting arrested for basically the murder, but we don't really know what's going on. So that's how the episode ended. So that's how this episode ended. I'm so glad to see Zatima back, like I said. And I hope you guys check me out every Tuesday for my reviews of Zatima.